it's a good question in terms of efficiencies, and you know, the size of the regional operating capital budget is approximately $1.6 billion. And by legislation, we have to run a balanced budget every year. We can't run a deficit. We run small surpluses from year to year. But it's a very important component of managing the services that we deliver to the region of Waterloo. And of that $1.6 billion operating capital, we get about $270 million from the provincial government. And so one of the concerns I have for the next term of council is what's going to happen on the finance side with respect to that potential reduction in operating funds. In terms of maximizing efficiencies, I, as Chair of Admin and Finance and Chair of Budget, I advocated for a service review a number of years ago. It came back with several recommendations, most of which Council did not support, but I did support. One of the things we were able to get through was an airport master plan. And with the airport master plan, we put a focus on economic development of the airport. And we also put a cap on what kind of contribution the local taxpayer is going to make the airport. Right now, the airport runs at approximately a $5.5 million deficit. And we put a cap on that and said that we're not going to spend any more than $23 per household to manage the airport. So we're doing some things to maximize efficiencies. Every budget cycle, staff come back with a service review. They do an internal service review, and on average, we save about $1.5 to $2 million a year just looking at the services that we deliver on a line-by-line basis. I also would like to say that during the budget process over the last number of years, I have personally made dozens of recommendations to reduce programs that I did not think were that quite appropriate for us to move forward on. In many cases, also have deferred programs and found innovative ways to fund programs rather than putting them right in the operating budget in 1 year. So we have been flexible, we have demonstrated efficiencies. Just quickly on amalgamation, in 2000, we did reduce the size of regional council by 4. Some cities also reduced the size of their council in the region, but they have since increased their councils. So we're very much aware of this issue, and I'm open to ideas on governance.